guys, Jay Foster, locked on Blue Jackets here. I've got 5 things that you need to know about the Columbus Blue Jackets ahead of the 22-23 season. Let's start off with thing 1, and that is Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Hockey, he's here, he's in Columbus. Maybe the biggest free agent signing in Ohio sports history, and yes, I am including LeBron James in that. He came to the Blue Jackets. We all thought he was going to go to New Jersey. He didn't. He's here with us, and I am just super, super excited about this. He is a former 100-point player. He had 115 points in Calgary last season, and I think he can do it again this season. So I'm super, super excited for Johnny Gaudreau to be here with us, for him to finally give the Blue Jackets one of those elite top-line players that they have been looking for, maybe since Rick Nash left. And the reason I'm extra excited about Johnny Gaudreau is thing 2 on this list, which is Patrik Laine. Patrik Laine has been here for a couple of seasons now, had a point-per-game season last year, has finally signed a long-term extension. He's going to be here for the next 4 years. And honestly, I can think of worse things than stapling those two guys together, putting them on the same line, picking literally whoever you want in center position and just letting those two guys go. Johnny Gaudreau, fantastic playmaker. Patrik Laine, maybe a top 5 shot in the NHL. I think he can score from basically anywhere, but he loves that circle, just like Alex Ovechkin. And honestly, maybe my hot take for this season, Patrik Laine, 40-goal scorer, maybe Patrik Laine, 50-goal scorer. Thing 3, goaltending. This has been kind of an issue for the Blue Jackets on and off for many, many years now, but they finally figured out, okay, this is the successor to Sergei Bobrovsky. They spent a couple of years playing tandem. Sometimes Korpisalo was the starter. Sometimes Elvis Merzlikins was the starter. And then this offseason, or last offseason, I believe, they signed Elvis Merzlikins to a long-term contract and gave Joonas Korpisalo 1 year at, I think, 5 times less money and 5 times less term. So it seems pretty evident that the Blue Jackets are going with Elvis Merzlikins this season and in the future. I think he's going to have a bounce-back season, which implies that he had kind of a bad season last year. He had a 907 save percentage, which is not in any way, shape, or form bad, I don't think. But he definitely has come down from his 923 save percentage he had in his rookie season, and I think he can hit that again. He's had a pretty good offseason, went to play for Latvia in the World Championships, and he is ready to go. So I am super, super excited to see how he looks in training camp. And as the season gets started, I still think we can see the Elvis that had 5 shutouts in 8 games over his rookie season. Thing 4 is maybe the thing I'm most personally excited about on this list, and that is the youth of the team. The Blue Jackets were the youngest team in the NHL last season, and they look to be in the bottom 5 of the league again this season. They had 18-year-old Cole Sillinger last year, and to that, they've added 19-year-old Kent Johnson, and they've got plenty more youth as well, including potentially first-round pick David Jiricek, who, again, another one of my hot takes, perhaps. He's NHL ready. He could be on the Blue Jackets in October. He could be on that opening night roster and making life very, very difficult for people whose job it is to decide the Calder voting. The Blue Jackets have, I think, 2 players with a really, really strong chance to be right up in that mix for the Calder. And of course, like I said, we can't forget about 18-year-old Cole Sillinger, turned 19 this offseason, had 16 goals in his rookie season on a Blue Jackets team that really, really struggled to score goals. And I don't think he's anywhere near done. I'm expecting a big, big sophomore season from Cole Sillinger. And that brings us to thing 5, which is the Global Series. The Blue Jackets are going to Finland. The NHL's been doing this for a few years now, and it's always super fun taking Leon Draisaitl back to Germany to play with the Oilers, doing a preseason game there. The Blue Jackets are heading to Tampere, Finland, birthplace of Patrik Laine. They will be facing the Colorado Avalanche. This is such a cool idea that I am so on board with. I think I actually prefer this to outdoor games. And I'm not just saying that because it means that the games will be on at a normal time for people like me who live on this side of the ocean. I think it's going to be really, really fun, and not just because they are going to be facing the Colorado Avalanche, the current Stanley Cup champions. And honestly, I think Columbus might be able to give them a run for their money. I think Columbus is going to be a surprise team for much of the season, and why not start in this global series when the world is watching? So, you're now fully in the know about the 2022-23 Columbus Blue Jackets, so be sure to subscribe to Locked On Blue Jackets for free wherever you get your podcasts, and also over on YouTube, and you can keep up with the Blue Jackets all season long.